In Gambit, each piece has its own unique abilities and its own unique role. Footmen are a holding unit that are excellent at pinning down enemy pieces and controlling space. Footmen start in the first row for each player. Their movement changes depending on where they are on the board. When they are behind or at the river, footmen are less mobile and not as powerful. They can move forwards, sideways, or backwards one tile. The exception to this is the first turn for each footman, where they are allowed to move 2 tiles forward. Behind or at the river, footmen can capture pieces that are diagonally in front of them. Beyond the river, footmen can move forwards and backwards 1 extra tile. This can be useful where you use the footman to block an enemy piece and restrict its movement. Beyond the river, footmen can capture pieces diagonally 1 tile in any direction. Footmen have 2 special abilities in Gambit. The first ability is called the pushback or shield bash. A footman that starts the turn next to an enemy piece can push that piece in any cardinal direction. This can be forwards, backwards, or sideways. This can be especially useful to push enemy pieces into vulnerable positions from which they can be captured. It is also useful in pushing enemy pieces off capture points. This ability cannot be used when another piece is behind the target piece in the direction of the push. It can also not be used to push a piece off the board. Finally, if one player uses the pushback ability to push a select piece, the other player cannot push the piece back to the same position the next turn. The second special ability footmen have is called promotion. Where a footman reaches the enemy back row, it can be sacrificed and replaced by any friendly piece that has been captured. This piece can then be placed in any position in the first 3 rows on your side of the board. This can be useful where you want to restore a particular piece, such as a knight, or to reinforce another part of the board. Footmen are your frontline force that can be very powerful when pushed beyond the river. But be careful, as left isolated they can be picked apart by enemy forces.